golfers, one of the biggest faults you see in golf is people talking the golf ball. So you kind of get almost this action where people address the ball with a 3-wood or driver, and what they tend to get is this shot that rolls all on the ground and doesn't go very far. So the number one reason why I see a top shot in golf is if you were to address the golf ball, and what tends to happen is as we start the downswing, so the golf swing's built on an arc, what happens is that arc gets a little bit too narrow, so that means the club's coming from a steeper angle into the golf ball, the club hits the top of the golf ball. So here's a simple swing thought that's going to help you stopping that top shot and just generally striking your 3-wood better. So the idea is after impact, we want to create as much extension with the arms. What does that actually mean? So we keep our arms as straighter through impact as possible. So even if you were to get close to a wall, so if you bend your arms through impact, then the club head is going to obviously miss the wall. So the idea is we want to keep our arms straight so the club head collides with the wall and the arms are in a nice straight position. So let's hit this. So we're keeping the arms straighter for longer through impact. Talk about releasing the golf club out there. So here's two kind of simple swing thoughts that you can adopt within your practice. So the biggest kind of fault I see when people kind of come into the impact position is the club head. So the club head gets to the golf ball before the hands do, so the club head's obviously outracing the hands. So what we need to do, and when we get into that position, this lead wrist kind of extends too much, okay, so we get a cupped lead wrist, and then from there we add a lot of loft impact. So what we need to do is do the opposite to that. So for example, what we need to do on the downswing, we need to get the back of the left wrist to point more towards the ground, so it's kind of, that's going to de-loft the iron through impact and stop the club face from too far open. So the lead wrist points towards the ground, and then from there we're going to allow the body, the rotation of the body, to release the club. If we throw the wrists at the golf ball, the club head's obviously working too fast, the body needs to stop turning to obviously catch up. But that's going to help you trying to get more rotation through impact. Allow the body to turn and then kind of turn this lead wrist down towards the ground. That's going to de-loft the club and create a better release. So let's put that into practice. So we're not getting into this position where we get that lead wrist in extension. We're going to almost scoop at the ball, almost kind of like that. This is going to help you create more compression. So grip the club, we're pointing the back of the lead wrist down towards the ground, and we're letting the body take the arms for the ride. So guys, we've all been in that position before where we're faced with kind of a long iron shot, 5-6 iron, and we're not entirely sure how to hit the shot. We're catching a little bit heavy and a little bit thin. So what do you need to kind of look for when you're kind of hitting an iron, and what you need to focus on obviously on the follow through. So what we need to do, what I like to see in an ideal iron shot position, is if you get the club to the top of that swing, what I like to see, the right palm. So if the left wrist, remember what I talked about in previous videos, pointing down towards the ground, the back of the left wrist pointing down towards the ground, then what happens is this right hand, the middle of the hand is going to point kind of towards the ground as well, almost in that action. So the right wrist kind of bent back the way, and then from there, what's going to happen is we're going to allow the body to kind of turn through impact. So our chest pointing towards the target. So let's hit a shot and talk you through that. So, and also, what I like to see is, I like to see our knees kind of really close together. So right hand down towards the ground, knees really close together. I see a lot of golfers kind of weight falls back. Their knees there's a big gap between their knees. So what you want to do is feel like you're narrowing the gap through impact, almost kind of in that position. So let's put that in practice. So knees have to touch each other on the way through. Right hand has to point down towards the ground, almost in this position.